So,
Okay.
welcome to My Midlife Crisis Through Dance, Owen Conklin, and today with me I have Frida Rodriguez, who has agreed live-ish here at NEACUHO to talk about her dancing story and what dancing means to her now. So, Frida, you told me that you've danced since you were young. What did you start dancing in?
I actually started with ballet classes. My mom decided to put me in these classes just so that I could have something else to do after class. And I remember being very little, maybe 5, 6 years old. And after that, I started dancing folkloric music from El Salvador. I'm Salvadoran, so that was a very easy transition. And little by little, I started dancing a little bit more of contemporary music, and I was part of a club, and we started doing like competitions and stuff like that. So that's kind of some of the things that I've learned in a classroom to dance per se. But aside from those, I think like of course salsa, merengue, cumbia are some of the rhythms that I enjoy dancing a lot, as well as bachata, which is a new rhythm that I have started to learn how to dance.
I'm glad to hear that. I have a staff member who is learned and is teaching the bachata. So Liana, if you see this, that's a shout out to you.
Hi, Liana.
But I'm glad that you're learning stuff still. And how does music affect what you're doing now, either at work or just in your everyday life?
I think it's a very important component of my identity, because I have been dancing since very young. It is something that I very easily identify with. There's a party, if I'm walking down the street and I hear any one of these rhythms that I've mentioned, I just get really excited. I try to incorporate music, or I would say my type of music, into the work that I do. Sometimes I've done presentations about diversity that are based on conversations that we have based on videos that represent different themes of, I don't know, maybe stereotypical ideas, or I guess in general just different themes of things that youth or different people have. Sorry, I have a little guest here.
That's okay.
So yeah, I think it is a very important component of my life, and it's something that I enjoy doing. I'm not ashamed of dancing. I'm not shy with it. I know that I know how to dance, and I enjoy it a lot, and I get the chance, then I do it.
Would you be afraid of dancing with people who are older? That's a good question.
That is actually a very good question. So in El Salvador, we dance cumbia and merengue mainly. The salsa and the bachata are rhythms that I acquired here in the United States. And salsa, it's a rhythm that has roots in many different places. But it is a rhythm too that I would say older people are really interested in dancing. And the other interesting thing is that, like for example with salsa, there's we said that it's if you dance on one or on two, because you can have like two different rhythms within salsa, and there's a little bit of a difference. I'm not fully sure of which one it is, but one is the one that you learn in the classroom, and then the other one is the one that you learn on the street. So when you go to a party and then you start dancing, there's no structure to how you dance. You just see and then you just do it, sort of thing. So I've been in situations where I've danced with older people, and it's, to be honest, it's a little bit difficult to get into their rhythm, because like I said, I might be dancing on one and they might be dancing on two, or vice versa. But being ashamed is not something that I am. If I'm the type of person who I don't really care so much as to who you are. I love music so much that if you know how to dance, I'm gonna dance with you.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. And this video, folks, is out there for younger dancers because, I'm sorry, you are a younger dancer. And you do kind of fit out of my demographic of folks who know how to dance and have danced forever. But this video is kind of for folks like yourself, folks out there who do dance and have danced for a long time. I'm hoping that you will not be afraid to dance with folks who are older, also folks who may be less experienced too. And that's hope. And I told you exactly kind of what the focus of this whole idea and channel is. So do you think that it's good for you to try to get other people to learn how to dance who've never done it before?
Of course. I think I take a lot of joy when I dance. And it's something that I would like for other people to feel as well. I think a lot of people are really shy. And don't want to put themselves out there, but I think as soon as you let yourself go for a little bit, then you realize that it might be something that you are actually interested in, and you might develop a passion for it. So
great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for talking to us today, and thank you for listening. Young dancers out there, please take this into consideration. Think about dancing with folks. Think about teaching folks who are older how to dance, or anybody how to dance. And as you can see, we're still live-ish at NEACUHO. We're already after the last day. Today's checkout day. But even being live-ish, you can see things happen. Children run in from everywhere screaming. So have a great week ahead. Thank you for watching this week, and dance on.